In this video, we're going to look specifically at the magic wand tool and how it is used to make selections. Now you'll open up your file as you normally would. File, open, navigate to it, and click open. Now, the first thing we're going to do is get rid of the sky. The sky is quite dull. The magic wand tool is nested with two other tools, so make sure you grab the right one. And when I click up in the sky, it selects a portion of it, but not all of it. Now, I can either use the icon here that will say add to the selection, or I can hold down the shift key and click on the unselected areas of the sky to add to the current selection. Got that corner being a little persnickety. So when I've got the whole sky selected, it's telling the computer I'm going to make some change to it. And in this particular case, I'm going to hit the delete button. Now, sometimes you can use the feathering option to make a softer edge, and sometimes that helps your selections blend in better. Sometimes it doesn't, but you'll learn as you go along. The delete key removes that entire portion of the sky, and I'm going to use this File, Open and Place option to put a new sky in. Now I can drag it out from the handles and resize it to my needs. When you're using the Open Place, make sure that nothing else is selected, because if it is, it causes problems with the placing. When I rearrange the layers and I've got that sky back there, it's too bright for the scene. It doesn't work right. So I'm going to actually get rid of that. I'm going to find myself another sky. I'll try this one. I'll drag that out. Then I'll reorder the layers to put it behind the mountain scene. After I drag it out, I have to hit return or enter or hit the checkbox or the check mark that is up in the options bar to tell the computer I want to make that change. Now this sky definitely works better, but the mountains are still a little distracting. I think I'm going to get rid of that far range. Now I'm adding to the selection, getting all the little pieces there. And delete. Actually, I like the way that looks, but I'm wondering if the further mountains are kind of not necessary. I come up and I change the tolerance, and when I slide it to the right, the higher number means that it will pick more of an area. So this way, it can cut down on the amount of times you need to add to a selection. So you can find that sweet spot of the tolerance as you slowly slide it up, and you'll see that it grabs more and more of that particular mountain range. When I delete that, actually, I like the way that looks much better. I really wasn't planning on getting rid of those further mountains, but it makes this forward mountain stand out much more. The sky is more interesting, and the contrast to the front, I think, makes a much more dramatic image. Make sure to save your files as PSD files along the way to be safe. When you get done, export it as a JPEG, and that's what you'll be sending to me are the JPEG files. Don't need to make any changes there, just hit save.